This is Frosthair, and we are playing Bravely Default 2. We are defaulting bravely. I went up to the world map just to see what it would do. Right after I saved it last time, I went to the world map and then put my Switch in sleep mode. So I'm hoping it gives me some ship stuff. I think it's outside everything here. Nope, you're the inn. We're going here. Max, yes. Okay, so when in doubt, save and go to sleep mode on the main world map. Some maximum JP orbs, that would be useful. Booster gun, nice. Alright, so I need to go back and change my jobs again. I forgot to change those. Main job. And then oh, he max red mage. Okay. He can just stay then. That's what he is. So let's go to Gloria. Yeah, she needs something better. Actually, the Holy Meter might be just whatever she needs for restorative power. Let's move the doublet. Academy gown is like way better with not sacrificing any of that. 108, 116. The Mirage vest might be good. So we're good. Let's get a move on then, I guess. I'm not gonna use the artist or the shield dude. I didn't find those. I don't find those to be very useful for me. Maybe I'll need them in the future and I'll be fucked, but you know, whatever. Not worried about it currently. So we're gonna go up that way. Presumably these guys are all gonna run for me now. Yeah. So we might take a hiatus from this game. I'm still determining it. It'll probably depend on how tonight goes, honestly. Like how I feel. Oh shit! I did not mean to hit whatever I'm hitting.
Guess it's my turn. All right.
I'd buy some more of these. Don't like these little guys.
Okay. Sorry, pal.
To arms.
Half damage to spears. They counter physical attacks. That's not good.
Another foe vanquished.
I'm just gonna black magic. Half damage to spears, that's good.
Right, let's see. Luck's got nothing to do with it, pal.
Vulnerable to fire. What's the, is it heroics?
Let's see now. Woohoo!
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
Very well.
Nailed it.
That
Here I
can't have
go.
been nice.
Wait for it.
And shit,
Let
it's
me
defaulting.
see.
We're talking default.
Allow me. I do like it when that happens.
Okay.
Alright. It is working. I can see it. It's very hard to see. I was just focused on this battle, so I haven't messaged or anything yet. I haven't like said anything to you. But yeah, you gonna play tonight? Play him right now. Why can't you play him right now?
Yeah. Get some. Yeah.
Capture Layrad. Layrad. Yeah, it sees it there. Oh man. Take a shot first? Yeah, good call. I looked up how long this game is just because
This must be the Wayward Woods.
Yep.
the Wayward Woods
So
apparently
stick
is
to
the
the
one.
path, okay? If you don't, we'll never find our way out.
Apparently the
People have
Wayward
been
Woods
losing
fucking
their way
suck.
in here for as long as anyone can remember.
Anyways,
and none
I've
of
been
them ever made it home.
I looked
you
up
been
how
here
long this
before,
game
though?
is.
Oh,
And
maybe once or
this
twice on
game
my way to
is
Rheimdall.
we're at like 27
You have
hours
visited
already.
Rheimdall too.
A while
It's
back,
been like
yeah.
a month.
Anyway, we need to get moving.
Pretty sure this game
Stick
came out in
together,
February.
everyone, and try not to get lost.
But it's just it's so much that goes into it, you know? Party chat. Far to go. So I was told just to stay on the path here. There's nothing like out of the ordinary that good. Water and Savalon, trees and Wiswald. I wonder what we'll be dealing with next. You sound almost excited. Don't tell me you enjoy seeing all these climbing skills up close. What? You'd rather to be told up to them, all scared like? I'm just trying to gin us up for whatever's next, honestly. So we're headed to a place called Rheimdall, right? Yes, it is legendary for year-round snows. I hope we won't be too cold. Wow, we really are seeing the world, huh? But our work is still only half done. There are 2 crystals yet to be recovered. We have some way to go yet. Sure, but there's no point putting too much pressure on ourselves, right? He's right, Gloria. This is not going to help anyone. Go on. To take the weight off your shoulders from time to time, even if you do have pals on hand to help carry it. I suppose so. Perhaps I could afford to be a little less hard on myself, and to lean on you all a little more from time to time as well. I would not have been able to make it this far without your help after all. The 2 crystals we have recovered are ours thanks to you all. I am in your debt. No need to be so formal, Gloria. We're with you until the other 2 are ours as well. So yeah, stay on the path. We're gonna fight some dudes, just to fight some dudes. Keep our grinding level up.
Okay, what's the plan?
Oh my god. But yeah, so this game just like.
Very well.
Here,
My might knows no bounds. We all have our weaknesses. Wonderful. Another foe vanquished. Brutally effective.
Oh, everyone's vulnerable to bows apparently.
You right? Ooh, right in the soft bits. I need to do something about this. Didn't like that.
Oh shit.
No, still standing.
Here I go. I'm all set. Sorry. Don't take it
Okay, well this
personally.
thing's gonna just beat the shit out of us.
Allow me. Be healed.
You saved my
We
bacon
all
there.
have our weaknesses. Wonderful. Your tale ends here.
Forgot.
Looking good, guys.
One must never stop learning.
Sloth Hunter. Okay. Alright, so what do I want to do? She did heal. Everyone looks good so far. So Kira does quite a bit of damage. Probably healing. Anyways, I believe we are at the end of this. So here, we're going to be at the end of chapter 2. And chapter 2 is...
Right on the money. That was a good one.
Your tail aims brutally effective. We all
Like-
have our weaknesses. How very satisfying.
I can take it. Bring the heart. Oh, what's next? I wonder. Away and failure.
It just seems like that's not like half damage to fire.
Yeah, I'm all set. Yeah, I got another one.
Okay.
Eat sorcery.
They absorb
Very
water?
well. Fire height knows no bounds. Wonderful. We must not grow complacent. I am beginning to feel like a
So,
warrior.
like 27 hours. We're in chapter 2. I'm pretty sure there's like 7 or 8 chapters. So that's like 120 hours. It's probably 80 hours, I think. I stepped into something I shouldn't have.
Watch out, guys. Right on the money. Ha! Get away. Right on the money. Woohoo!
Very
Nice.
well. Wonderful. We all have our weaknesses. Ha! Brutally effective. Wonderful.
Bring the heart. Ha!
What's the plan?
So,
All right. Who's next? Sorry. Don't take it personally.
Right. Let's see. Almighty flame! Almighty ice! Away and fire your heat! Away and fire your heat! Plenty more where that came from!
half damage for Earth. Okay. It works.
Too easy.
Yeah, I guess worms. Earth. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Okay. I don't know if I actually did the like exploring thing before, so that could be a problem. Diminutive capture. Okay, it ran past me. Sure, we'll take it. Oh, okay. Self-portrait obtained. Okay. So far, so good. I feel like we're doing a lot of doubling back on ourselves, but whatever. Just like overall terms of movement.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Going all in! Yeah! Yeah! All right! Yeah! Sorry, pal.
have our
So
weaknesses.
yeah, I mean, it's just like,
That can't have been nice. Another foe vanquished.
Oh, still standing. Right, let's see. Didn't like that, did you?
vulnerable to swords, but not vulnerable to half damage to fire.
Didn't like that, did you?
I'm not, huh?
Oh, good.
A mistake.
It's nothing.
Good. Good, Adele, thanks.
Very well. Yes! More! Brutally effective. We all have our weaknesses.
Okay, what's the plan? On to the next one.
There we go. Got him.
Looking good, guys.
But I wonder if the other chapter is going to be, like, shorter, you know? Because I'm already at level 30. I imagine most games max out around, like, level 60. Right? Fuck. What is, like, what is that? I'm stepping in something.
Here I go. That was a good like this.
Allow me.
Almost.
Brutally effective. We all have our weaknesses. Brutally effective. How very satisfying.
Right, let's see.
Oh, good.
Why you baby devil?
That was nothing.
Just waiting for your mom? Is your mom in the shower?
To arms. My might knows no bounds. Wonderful. We must not grow complacent. I am beginning to feel like a warrior.
Hinterlands, okay. I'll take it. And then, can you take the Longinus? No, you cannot take the Longinus. Okay. Good to know.
Okay then, I'm going all in.
Oh shit, there's a big ass tree.
Try this for size. Prepare for impact. Here it comes. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Allow me. Brutally effective. We all have our weaknesses. Brutally effective. We all have our weaknesses.
What's next? No one knows.
I did not want to fire our Thundog at them all, the Thundara at them all.
Away and fire your heat. Come and get
Stat, they're vulnerable to lightning. Okay, that makes sense.
I can take it. Eat sorcery. Aye. That'll do nicely. Almighty thunder!
Yeah, I
You're
figured
going to
that
regret
much.
hurting my
Hey, try this.
Right. Time for a spar revenge.
That was a good one. Woohoo! Very well. Let me help you.
That
for
was
bailing me
not
out.
what I meant to do.
Oh, man, get it. Okay. See how you like this? Get some. Pow.
Shit.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's press on, eh?
Sounds dumb. Messed that one up. Let's see, magic. Everyone's magic looks kind of good so far.
Let's put the boot in. Pow! Here it comes. Get some. Yeah.
To arms.
Capture check failed. Whoa.
We must not grow complacent. Another foe vanquished.
Better luck next time. Going to see what I can really do. Ready for this.
Home of fire and some. Nice. That's good. This is like his area.
All set. All right. Who's next? Too easy.
I mean, most of the fights. Okay, most of the fights are pretty like easy, I'd say. Nothing like too wild. Not gonna be home tomorrow? Yeah. I figure a lot of people will be home tomorrow. It's Easter.
Let's strike while the iron's hot.
I'm only doing an afternoon stream tomorrow. I'm not doing a night stream.
I'm going all in. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Here it comes.
That was fun.
Wonderful. We all have our weaknesses. Ha! Brutally effective. How dare you! We must not grow complacent.
Bring the heart. Ha. Time to play my trump cards. Away and fire your heat. Almighty thunder! That's a heart. Something. That'll do nicely. Come and get her.
A mere splash. Sorry. Don't take it personally.
She's a big
Oh,
ass
it's
spear.
just a big one, did you?
That was a tough one. We can go deliver some gifts tomorrow. Yeah, that's cool. We're gonna go to probably the park in the morning, hide some eggs, like just like not really hide eggs, but like just like have eggs out. My daughter. Bum, 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 ba-na-na-na-na. Increasing the level of a job till 12 or beyond will unlock a second specialty. Be sure to check what benefits this bring. I might have to check those after whatever this cutscene is, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's gonna be really hot tomorrow. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
Well, well. We don't see you around here often. To what do we owe the pleasure?
I'm here to report on the experiment in Wisward. It was a great success.
You mean your little dalliance with the dead?
The very same. Now I must leave. Farewell. But wait. There is something I've been wanting to ask you.
Go on.
Why did you give me that asterisk? Why did you make me attack Musa?
Because it helped the Lord Commander, of course. Why? Do you have a problem with that?
No. But there's something I want you to understand. I only do what I want to do. I hope that's clear. Now I must be leaving.
Damn, Oklahoma hired Porter Moser. I don't know when I missed that, but Chapter 3, The Fire Belief. See, we're only in Chapter 3, and I'm pretty sure there's 7 chapters. Let's look it up. Bravely Default 2 chapters. There's 6. Okay, so we're about to be halfway through. After this, we'll be halfway through the game. Do I fight ice dudes or no? Sure, why not? We can spend a lot of time in the forest, so we should probably do it. And we got a chain one, so that's right. That's good. We're good.
Let me at him.
A Yeti.
Prepare for impact.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
Allow me.
Want to see what I can really do? Eat sorcery.
I'm up, huh? Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve?
The Dagon Shaman.
Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve? Sorry. Don't take it personally.
Let me see. How very satisfying. I do like it when that happens. Another foe vanquished.
Time to play my trump card. Ready for this. That'll do nicely.
He was so close, too.
No rest for the wicked, eh?
I forgot we were doing 2.
No big deal.
Elvis gonna have to have a big attack
Want to
here.
see what I can really do?
They're aquatic, so I guess. Oh god, it was hard work for a while. How are they not ordered to like total on multiple light?
Oh man, get it! Prepare for impact!
To arms!
That was not what I wanted.
We must not grow complacent.
Let me
Faulted.
at 'em! Yeah. I've got a little something for you. Yeah.
I'm getting kind of used to fighting now.
2 captures in that fight is pretty good, actually. I didn't seem like it was too out of the realm of fighting for everyone. I do want to use a tent, though.
We've got the upper hand, guys. I'm going all in. See how you like this? Ha! Let's go. See how you like this? Yeah.
Wonderful! We all have our
All the
weaknesses.
little bows, baby.
Brutally effective.
trump cards.
Oh my god. Awful attack.
Nothing to do with about.
All right then.
Okay, well then we'll just take a fucking bunch of hits.
To arms! My right knows no bounds! Wonderful! We all have our weaknesses. I do like it when that happens. Another foe vanquished.
I almost didn't want to die. I almost didn't want to die. I could have had him catch him. Catch her again. Capture? Capture. Is there a chest? There's a chest out here. Power bracers. Okay. Peace ring obtained. Okay. Some PG. I gotta find some more PG because I don't think I got enough from that area. $38 PG ain't gonna cut it, man. Fuck, I think it might cut off in time.
See how you like this? Ha! Let's go. Pow!
Give me the other one.
Yeah.
Allow me. My might knows no bounds!
I thought you were vulnerable. You were vulnerable to something else? Oh, thunder, maybe?
No big deal. Want to see what I can really do? Be ready for this. Almighty thunder! We fail your heat. Almighty flame! Almighty ice!
I'm not
So
done.
water.
Sorry. More where that came from? Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve? All right. Who's next?
Everyone okay?
Good. Underdog bonus. I'm getting that underdog bonus. Don't like that. Got him. I don't know if this thing is so big.
Let me.
Oh, it's a Yeti, another Yeti.
for impact. Try this for size. I've got a little something for you.
Not enough.
And now
Oh,
you
okay. That works.
Want to see what I can really do? Eat sorcery! Come and get it! Come and get it! That'll do nicely!
Alright, they're vulnerable to Earth. That's good.
It's just a big one, did you?
Good to know. So I'm just looking for chests right now. I'm also gonna cut down a bunch of trees for some PG. Where's it going? Okay, well, I got a long way to go. Chest me. Nice, I need that. Need that chest. That money.
Oh man, get it! Ha! Let's go! Prepare for impact! That was a good one! No big deal!
Sucks.
Time to play my trump cards! Come and get it! Ooh, right in the soft bits! Ah, you didn't like that, did you? Plenty more where that came from! Quick! Shut up! Right in the soft bits!
I do like it when that happens. Another foe vanquished. How very satisfying. We must not grow complacent.
What's the plan? There's more where that came from.
Oh, two
Got
texts.
another one.
Good.
Hardly worth the bother.
Yahar!
Tent is so much easier. It takes longer, but it just makes so much more sense than. Anything else? PG obtain. This is a little town. Okay. Don't need you. This used to be all trees, you know. It took ages to clear space to build the village. But we got there in the end because we all pulled together. That's what Inferno is all about. You see cooperation no matter where you're from or what you're about. Life out here in the forest can be hard, but to be sure, but we get by because we're always looking out for another. We're communities, so we are. My community life is a happy life? I don't understand, okay. Get your feet up, put your feet up at their long trudge of snow, well, you've come to the right place. Sure, we've not that much in the way of amenities, but you'll never have to worry about breaking any laws. That's what comes of not being part of my kingdom. Any kingdom. Are you cold there, mister? I'm not. I never get cold. Never ever. Ain't I amazing? Do you like my snowman, mister? I built it myself, you know. I did a great job altogether. Some serious snowman building skill. What do you say? Reckon we persuade the others to help us build one of our own? These are our own people. Who are you? I suffered a nasty wee injury a while back, but thanks to good folks of Adurno, I was back on my feet in no time. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. The warmth of the people here, it's utterly unique altogether. And what's more, they're all mad for me cooking too. A good bit of crack and an appreciative audience. It's all chef can ask for. Hey, maybe that's the guy that I'm looking for. that the monster dude's looking for. 2 ethers? I'll take them.
Sure, it's a terrible situation altogether, Mr. Mayor.
How is old Glyn? Our prayers are with him, poor fella.
You're kind
fella.
indeed, all of you. Worrying about me little brother, so I'm away to find me some loon clover. A sprig or two is sure to bring him back from his little journey into Dreamland.
Well then, you'll not object to us tagging along to help, I hope. You've done so much for us over the years, after all.
Thanks, truly. But the place where it grows is always crawling with beasties. I couldn't
Oh, look.
possibly ask it of you. It's too dangerous.
Oh, come on now, we'll not hear of you.
Is everything okay?
Well now, visitors, is it? Welcome to Inferno, one and all.
Thank you. But are you sure you're all right?
All right, she asks. Huh, sure. If the mayor's wee brother not having woken up for a whole blessed week's your idea of all right, we're grand altogether.
What's the matter with him? Is he sick or something?
His wife died, not so long back. He's been inconsolable ever since. He was dead keen to see her just one last time. Even if it was only in his imagination, he said. So I gave him a bit of dream snoozer.
Oh, I think I've heard of that. It's a medicine that allows one to dream of whatever one wants, isn't it?
That's the one. Glyn went and necked the lot. Bosh, just like that. And now he's been sleeping for 7 days straight. At this rate, I don't know if he'll ever...
But if you find some of this loon clover stuff you mentioned, you might be able to help him?
I reckon so, yeah. We'll need it if we're wanted to make some more dream snoozers, see.
Yo,
I can join him there in Sleepyland. See if
Hazel
we can't
Rhyme.
figure out what's been afoot.
thank you for following.
Eh?
And
You're
for the raid.
saying
Thanks for
you'll
the
be
raid. I
able to
appreciate
jump
it.
into his dreams?
I didn't realize that you raided.
I didn't even know that was possible.
What's going on?
Not for everyone,
How's
it's not.
how's everything going? How was your stream?
So you're familiar with these little yokes, eh?
Yeah, we have a few of our own.
Well, now there's a thing. And you
We're
know,
playing some
I'm
Bravely Default
reluctant
2.
to go using it willy-nilly.
so I-
It's a
I,
gift
um,
horse not to be stared in the
I play a lot of
mouth, or
different
so
games.
they
I guess
say.
I'm a variety streamer.
But I
You
doubt
just started
I'll
this
be
game?
giving myself
Yeah.
any loon clover.
It's really
regardless.
fun.
Then
It's a
why
little
don't we get the loon clover for you?
it's a little slow
I won't hear
at
it.
times.
The
A little
forest's
bit
alive
grindy,
with
but it's
monsters.
overall it's pretty good. I
How
really like
could
it.
I ask a thing like that of
We're
you?
getting through it. I think I'm like
Sure,
30
well,
hours
we're
in,
only
and I just
after
started
just
chapter
having met.
3.
Oh,
So-
don't you worry about
so
us. We
It's
eat
very long,
monsters
so I
for
hope
breakfast.
you're ready for a long
Well,
game. But it's good so far.
If you really mean it.
Um,
Oh, thanks a
but
million.
you know, if
I'll
you're
be
here,
back at the house getting
um,
the other bits and bobs ready.
I
You're
stream a lot of
saints,
different
the
things.
lot of
I
you.
like RPGs. I just finished a platformer yesterday, Caves and the Wild Masks. I just do a bunch of different stuff. I also do Mario ROM hacks. Acquire some Loon Clover, a large experience orb. I want the large experience orb, so I guess I'm going to have to do this quest. You have to head all the way up to Crystal Cap Mountain there to find yourself the Loon Clover. If you manage it, though, that'd be grand altogether. I feel an awful idiot having to ask such a thing of you, but Glenn's in a dreadful state. Nice. I will definitely check out your channel once I'm done on here. But yeah, I enjoy RPGs. I just finished the first Trails in the Sky game, like right before I started this game, like the week before this came out. So I love all that stuff. It's fun. I also kind of do sports games every once in a while. Not really, but sometimes. I just do a lot of stuff. I'm always open for requests and everything. So
We must
I
make
just
the most
have
of
fun with everything. Just here to have fun, not here to do anything else but just hang out. Although this is a little loud. There we go. Although these dudes are flame dudes. Is that where they're what the poison ones? No, they're just Triffids. Let's just attack him for a little bit. I found that most enemy encounters,
Time to play my
unless
trump
you're like
cards.
wildly underleveled, okay. Have fun watching. Anyone else here? Feel free to ask questions, whatever. Sometimes I just kind of get into the zone and I just like
Bio your heat.
play. But I try to talk as much as I can.
Come and get her. That'll do nicely.
They're vulnerable to fire, that's good. Yeah, feel free to ask questions if you have anything about the game, about me, whatever you want. I'll try to chat more about myself here.
Nothing to worry about. That is nothing.
Get my gum out of my mouth, so not just like chewing all kinds of gum.
Your tail ends.
But yeah, this game is
Take it to baiting like a duck to
it's
water.
long. It's long. It's a grind. I started on hard mode, so I guess some of the early length is probably all from hard mode, I'd say. Although there definitely is more length, like in general, of this game. But I would definitely say some of the early issues that I was having were because of hard mode. And it wasn't anything where it's like... The problem with that is that it wasn't like, oh, hey, like you just have to use the right things. It was just more of,
Got a little something for
hey,
ya.
grind a whole bunch more. And I think that for me was really took away from the game a little bit. So I switched back to normal mode. It kind of sucks because there's less skill involved, I guess, a little bit, because you're a little over leveled for the most part. Like these guys, I just default or brave like 4 attacks on every one, and I'm pretty much done, and I only have one guy left. So if I don't kill this guy, then you know, there's one person attacking my whole party. They're not doing a ton of damage in the time that
Very satisfied.
I'm
We must
regaining
not
all of my
complacent.
BP.
Steve will stop chattering.
We were raided by Hazel Rhyme while you were gone, Sebastian. So we're hanging out, talking about who I am, what we're doing, how life has brought us to this point. I guess I'm going this way. I don't want to fight that guy if I don't have to. Let's go this way. Cutting down the grass, sometimes you find items and stuff, and it's pretty fun. I like it just because it's like something to do.
Come on. Here it comes. Ow. Oh man. Come on.
It's alright. Oh shit. Okay, that one. A little dangerous.
We all have our weaknesses. Your tail ends.
Time to play my trump cards. Reduce my enemies to ashes. Primordial forces
This should
consume you.
finish it.
Reduce my enemies to ashes. Bring the heart. Maelstrom of magic assail you.
The power of Christ compels you.
Hey, try this.
Sorry to trouble you.
See, you heal Elvis. See?
Oh, it's just a big one, did
And
you?
so I spent a lot of money on items And while tents are pretty good for the most part, I've been able to get her magic level pretty high, and for healing. Oh shit! I didn't see the guy, but
Damn! They blindsided us.
just mow down everyone again.
Come on! Get some! Come on!
If you're curious about me at all, oh, I'm invisible. That's like, I have a really bad green screen that moves, and so I turn invisible a little bit every once in a while. Let's go ahead and let's hit that guy twice, and that guy twice.
Brutally effective. Wonderful. How very
If you're wondering about me, I'm wearing an Arizona shirt on the West Coast.
Time to play my trump card. Be ready for this. Reduce
So I'm in Pacific time right now.
Still standing.
That didn't get in the way. I do live in Arizona. We're the only state in the union that does not observe daylight savings time, and so we just change time zones every 6 months, which is fun.
A mere scratch.
This is gonna be bad. I might lose someone here. But see, even this, I'm blowing through. Of 1,000 people.
Two arms.
I'm blowing through right now, and
Be healed. We must not grow complacent.
just killing it. Undead Slayer. I needed that like 2 bosses ago. If you're curious about other stuff I've played, I do have a pretty good YouTube channel. I put up pretty much everything as is from my stream, so like if you're curious about some of the other RPGs that I played or anything, they're up there basically untouched. I like to have the whole thing up there. Occasionally I'll cut out some stuff if I take a break or something, but for the most part it's all the same. Loom clover obtained. Alright, let's go back. I'm currently in the middle of I'm just gonna use this. I'm currently in the middle of like 5 games. I try to keep a good rotation of games going, especially because RPGs can get kind of I don't want to say stale, but they can get kind of wild, you know.
Another foe vanquished. That was nothing.
Since they're so long, it's hard to grind out. Like, it would be hard to play for me, I think, and for most people probably. I feel like it would be hard to
Reduce my enemies to ashes.
oh good.
We got this, right?
I feel like it would be hard to
All right. Sorry. Don't think it's
play
Hey, you okay?
just RPGs.
This'll do it.
All day, every day.
Like this.
I am so lucky to have friends I can rely on.
And sometimes you want to do it. Sometimes you're just like, oh hey, I want to play Bravely Default 2 for like 3 or 4 days in a row, or for the next 10 hours of my life. But know, sometimes that's what you want. But something like this, where I'm pretty sure this is gonna end up being like a 100-hour game. 100 hours straight just is so much.
We have the upper hand.
You trying your games right now? Nice. Let me know if they're any good or not.
Right on the money. Ha! Sorry, pal. Man.
So right now, I'm currently in the middle of Bravely Default 2, Crosscode, Ghost of Tsushima.
What's the plan?
Those are the 3 that I'm playing like actively. I'm also, like I said, I was saying earlier, I do play Mario ROM hacks, so I've been working on my own Mario ROM hack, as well as just playing random ones. Oh, that's like
A mere scratch.
Want to see what I can
I
really do?
generally stream.
I've been ready for this.
I don't know if this will work, but we'll try it. I generally stream
I must not abandon the fight.
Saturday through Thursday. I only take one day off, which is Friday. And I do about 8 to 11 p.m. Pacific time.
Nope.
Typically,
Not cold at all.
sometimes we go to midnight, sometimes a little shorter. Depends. I usually spend Fridays with my wife. I'm not going to be on tomorrow night because actually someone else who streams at the same time is going to play the levels that I made. So that'll be fun. I'm going to go watch them and take some notes, give some pointers, just to make sure everything's flowing. It takes a lot. I can't imagine. Like, I'm just making a ROM hack where I'm taking all of the components that have already come from a game like Super Mario World and rearranging them. So, like, having like I feel like the pressure with that just from that. So it's wild. I can't imagine how like making a full game would be. And I have some ideas for full games too. I was I won't say I used to be, but when I was younger, I had dreams of being a writer. So I have a very creative mind. Because I like to think it's a very creative mind.
We must not grow complacent.
Hey, I'll drink to that.
Do I want to fight you guys or do I want to just bail? Ah, I missed.
Okay, what's the plan? Get some.
Now let's mow down. It's alright. That worked perfectly.
No big deal.
Nothing to worry about.
I want to take out this guy. This guy was the one who had the counter magical. I think.
Want to see what I can really do? Eat sorcery. Away, fire your feet. Come right, get there. Fighting over where that came from.
On sometimes I'll stream in the afternoon. I don't know, just trying to talk about different things so that you guys know more about me. I started like I wanted my channel to originally be horror games, and there's just not a lot of like good horror games out anymore, you know, that are like streamable. Resident Evil is my favorite game series, I guess. The original Resident Evil 2 is probably my favorite overall. There's been some other really good games, just like playthrough. I'm really pumped for Resident Evil 8 when it comes out. I'm not big enough to, you know, get like a early copy or anything, but we'll be up that night, ready to stream. If it's a midnight release, we will be up, ready to stream. I took that Friday off of work, so we could be up. Like, I don't know that I would want to beat the whole thing, but like maybe like if I get 5-6 hours that night, opening night.
Glenn, we brought you some loon clover. This is the right stuff, isn't it?
Sure, it is all together. Thanks, you lifesavers, you. I'm coming, Glyn. Just a little longer now.
Are you all right?
Sure, just... He's been asleep all this time, and well... What if it's not a dream he's been having, but one long, horrible nightmare? Still...
It's true. Could be
Can't
having
be
a
worrying
nightmare.
about all that just now. I need to make a start.
I mean, if
on
you're
mixing up the
in like a
builds.
coma like this, well, I guess they said
Voila.
earlier that the stuff is
One
good
batch
for
of dream snoozer fresh from the mortar.
making you have
Listen,
vivid dreams.
I couldn't ask just one last favor of you, could I?
No, you
Certainly.
could not.
What can
I'm
we
not
do for
doing
you?
anything for you.
You couldn't keep a watch over me and Glyn here while we're sleeping, could you?
You're worried you might not come back either.
Well, there is that, but... It's more that I can't bear the thought of no one being here to keep an eye on him, what with the state he's in and all.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, but aren't you forgetting the other villagers? If you don't come back either, they won't have a mare to look after them.
Ah, sure, they'll be grand altogether. They've no need for stupid old me.
Something tells me they beg to differ, you know.
Oh,
Look, why don't you let us go instead? You're the only one who can make this medicine anyhow. If you don't make it back,
We're
no
gonna
one
go
can
on the
after you.
Dreamland? Why would
Well,
we
now
go
that's
on the
just-
Dreamland?
but I can't just...
Wait, you.
Can I?
All right, this
Seriously,
plot
don't
point is
worry about
stupid
it.
because
Whatever's going on in there, we can handle it. We'll bring your brother home. I promise.
If you guys don't wake up, there's still 2 crystals out there. I don't agree with this. I think this is stupid. Once you're doing, you'll be able to return for a while. Sure. Into Dreamland we go. What is this? This is wild.
So, this is Glenn's dream.
Oh, Anya! My
That's not
dear,
how I would have pronounced
sweet,
that.
Lovely Anya.
Anya. Suppose that must have been the name of his wife.
Are you all right?
It's my wife. My lovely Anya. She's been kidnapped.
Huh? Kidnapped? By who?
I'm not altogether sure. They just snatched her up and ran off towards the mountains. I can't just let them take her. I've got to do something.
Hey, wait!
My brother just went through and liked like 95 of my
Guess
tweets.
this is why he couldn't wake up, huh?
Must be, yeah.
Just can't find her.
Hang on though. Aren't dreams supposed to be manifestations of our deepest thoughts and fears? How does that fit in with wife kidnapping exactly?
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Follow Glenn through the mountains. I gotta go back up to the mountains? Damn. Oh, okay. sword dude. What does his Crimson Spear on now? So I want a spear that's good. So that one's 50 and 40. This one's 65, but no magical. This one's 71, but less speed. So I think I want one of these. Can't use it yet, but I will. The ancient bow. Oh shit, that's like way better for her. Okay, good. The Jade Crossier. Okay, and she needs the Alistar, maybe? Let's sell some stuff. I don't know if I need to keep these for anything. These pixie gems. The Longinus might be cool. Why wasn't he using this? I think that was still too much. I mean, I can equip that on him right now. What is it? Physical 58? Oh, it's like way better too. Angel's bow. That's probably fine for now. Alright, so she needs the Alistair. Alright, and then let's see, what are these? So, Mithril Bangles, I think, are the ones that I need. No, I have Mithril Bangles. Power Bracers? So I don't have any new bangles. The bangles are the ones that I think I really want, though. What do the Earth Talismans do? Earth Resistance. 800. They're 950. I like the HP gain, so that's probably fine. Okay. Mirage Vest. I already have one though. The adamant cap might be nice, but it looks like no, it's not. Yeah, I think we're good on armor. The Mirage Vest, but he already has one, so that's be fine. So let's see. Equip. Give him the Longinus for now. Give him the Mirage Vest. Okay, good. Oh, did I give him the... I did the J Crossier. So that's 80, it's 49. What was this one? So it's not much worse. 49, 69, and this was 58, 51. So his magic will be much stronger, but his attack will be weaker. Nothing in that building. Yo, no innkeeper. What kind of establishment are we running here, man? Do you want to max out on these real quick? Whew. Alright, we're good there. Let's go up in the mountains. I like how it's Dreamland music, you know? That's pretty fun. So we're going to resave here in the Wayward Woods, over the Wayward Woods, just because we're in this thing and we don't want to lose whatever we had up there before. I'm gonna guess that we have to go in another direction. There was multiple directions we could go here.
Going all in. All right. Right on the money. All right.
Very well. I do like it when this happens. We must not grow complacent.
No big deal. Want to see what I can
That
really
was
do?
tough. It's a cool stave now, though. Staff.
There's more where that came from.
Vulnerable to axes.
Yeah, I've got another one.
That was a piece of
Get
cake.
it. So baseball season started. I'm a Diamondbacks fan. Diamondbacks have been really, really bad through 3 games. Like, really, really bad. Like, really, really bad. We've lost 3 games. Their starting pitchers have all been, like, only on, like, 5 innings, if that. The guy that pitched today only went 3 innings.
Let me
Caleb
see.
Smith.
Wonderful. We all have our weaknesses. We must not grow complacent. Wonderful.
I need to do something about this.
All right then. More, all set. All right. Who's next?
Want to see what I can really do?
We're going to Thundaga him. I need the magic. I need the attack. Oh shit. Okay. Not bad.
Did you see that?
His magic is fucking insane. That is an insane amount of damage that he does. Alright, I see you. And I got you. I did get that. That was good.
I'm going all in.
Plague A.
Got that. On to the next one.
To arms. We all have our weaknesses.
Oh, maybe. Might get it.
We must not grow complacent.
Time to play my trump cards. Come and get her. Wing fire your heat.
Oh my god, look at that.
That'll do nicely.
Look at that magic attack. Oof. Beautiful. I don't know why I went down there to fight that guy. I guess just the
We've got the upper
EXP.
hand, guys. Right on
do. Yeah. Didn't like that, did
Well,
you?
we're against Staves.
Right in the soft bits.
Is he vulnerable against axes? No. That's okay, doesn't matter.
That was a piece of cake.
Too overpowered. So tomorrow's Easter. So, you know, have fun, hang out. Hope you guys are having, safe fun with your family.
To arms. Wonderful.
I'm
Brutally effective.
a big proponent of being safe. You know, everyone wants to hang out with other family members and stuff, and like, no reason you can't do that. Do it outside. Do it in the backyard.
Alright, who's next? Too easy.
You can still eat dinner together or eat lunch or something, just in the backyard and staying away from each other. I don't think that's unreasonable. I get my next vaccination like in like my second shot. I get it in a couple. I want to say I get it in like a week or two. I don't think it's this Wednesday. I think it's next Wednesday. So I keep overriding this one because just in case I want to go back to the other thing at some point in time. Okay, we're blowing through tents right now, but it's fine. I'm gonna go this way. I don't know if this is exactly the way I need to go. I hit the button. I don't know why. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it. Get some.
Come on, get some.
To arms. Wonderful. We must not grow complacent. Your tail ends. We must not grow complacent.
Boom.
I'll drink to that.
Oh, yo, he leveled up. Good. That's good. Because that means I can use the even stronger. So currently I'm on 188. And this one does 203. Everything else goes like way down though. A spear that boosts 2 twin axe blades in addition to its sharp tip. That must be fucking sick. I kinda wanna see that. Extra effectiveness. This one's really good. But I guess I don't really need that much stuff. The launchiness would probably be fine. Halberd. Well, I guess I know what a halberd is. I don't know why I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to see. I know what a halberd is. I'm not stupid. Anyways. Got him. Onward.
Come and get it. Get some.
No, come on.
We must not grow complacent.
I was gonna go first, yeah.
Want to see what I can really do? Eat sorcery.
I'm not hot. Sorry. Don't there's more where that came from. Alright, who's next?
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
My daughter starts daycare tomorrow. We don't have any of that stuff together. I'm gonna have to do that. Valkyrie's coat. Maybe this one. Man. Valkyrie's coat might be cool. It'd lower her Orochi to defense, but I'll wait until one of them can wear it. So obviously, I went the wrong direction. Gotta go down there. This is far. This is a long little like dungeon. And yes, it is a dungeon. I'm pretty sure. Like I feel confident enough to call it that. The wind is blowing like into my back, but I'm blowing slow. I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense to me, like physics wise.
Come and get it! Get some! Come on! Ow!
Let me see. How very sad. We must not grow complacent. Wonderful. Another foe vanquished. A mere scratch. Nothing to worry about.
I'm getting fucking wrecked all of a sudden.
Time to play my trump cards. Almighty flare! Burn! Smolder! Another one bites the dust.
Done already?
Did I get the actual experience orb? I did not. Who has the lowest HP? Elvis? I'm saving that. This way? Yeah. Hit the horse in the butt.
Let's do this!
So my plan is gonna be to I'm thinking about it. I was planning on streaming tomorrow afternoon, but like it may be better just to take the whole day off tomorrow. Oh, my daughter doesn't go to school. Oh, I was thinking tomorrow's Monday. I'm like, man, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. It's gonna suck. Like, damn. I was thinking tomorrow's Monday. It's Saturday.
Continue on our way.
That's wild. Alright, we're good. We're in the clear for the time being. Boo.
Come and get it! Here it comes! Come on! Here it comes! Get some!
Yes! More!
How very sad. Another foe vanquished.
Time to
That
play
sounded
my
nice.
trump cards.
Time to play my trump card. I'm gonna have it dealt at one. Attack once. Oh, suddenly wild. Tomorrow is Sunday. Yeah, I was thinking of I was like, man, I'm gonna be up. Like, I kind of want to I want to stay up because I need to I don't want to go to work tomorrow. but I need to like get off early so I can get my daughter's bag ready. Like that was all going through my head. And then I was like, wait a minute. Tomorrow's Easter. Easter's on a Sunday. Tomorrow's Sunday. So, but I even said that I was gonna take tomorrow off. So I don't know. My brain's just like all kinds of like dumb tonight. So don't listen to me at all. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that guy's flashing red. I can't save. That guy's flashing red. I don't want any part of that dude.
Let me at 'em.
Oh, what are these things?
All right, here it comes.
To arms. Wonderful. Another foe vanquished. Can't we must not grow complacent.
Oh, okay. They cast stop on you, which is annoying, but okay.
Sorry, pal. Want to see what I can really do?
They're demons, so like, you think thunder?
Eat sorcery.
Yeah.
Almighty thunder. That'll do nicely. See that?
Thunder.
Hard work is always rewarded.
Yo, Gloria leveled up. Got a naughty horn. That naughty horn, baby. So, but yeah, so I might take tomorrow off just to like regroup overall, you know. No. Fuck me. I gotta, when I'm done with this fight, I gotta go. That guy's chasing me still.
Try this for size. Ha, let's go.
Absalon captured. He's good.
A mere step.
Some heavy hitters. Some heavy fucking hitters.
Your tale ends here.
Time to play my trump cards.
Their weekend staves.
Right in the soft bits. Right in the soft bits.
Ah. It's close. Close with no cigar, man.
Let me at 'em. I'm going all in. Prepare for impact. I've taken defeating like a duck to water.
Alright. Run. I'm holding up. Gotta go. Can't go up the mountain that way. Okay, this is all just for a chest, it seems. And it's fuck. I didn't heal. This is gonna be a mess.
Let me at 'em.
Okay, not bad. Not terrible. Not terrible.
Come on.
Need to not get hit. Fuck, the counter physical.
Man.
Does that feel good?
Much better. Thanks for your help.
A mere step.
Time to play my trump cards.
Good, 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 good. So, ugh. Chronos Glaive. Okay, what is that? And how much? It's way more. Physical attack is crazy. Magical attack is crazy. So I need what, 3 more? Is there something I can? The headband is like super weight +1. I get rid of this. There we go. Overall, I think that's a better place to be in. Let's go ahead and heal real quick, because I did not heal earlier. Fuck. I didn't see him. I didn't see him.
Batten down the hatches.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
Allow me. Very satisfying.
Time to play my trump cards. Another one bites the
Our
dust.
quest must
Good work,
go on.
Elvis. Elvis leveled up. I don't want this dude to see me. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can't have that dude see me. Even those guys are flashing red, though. I kind of want to fight that guy. I didn't get the attack off. Oh! The enemy is feeling brave. Oh, I already fought these guys, though.
Come on. Get hard. Come on.
It's the stop that does it. It's the stop that screws you.
To arms. I do like it when another foe. Your tail ends. Another foe vanquished. That was nothing.
Time to play my trump cards. Eat sorcery. Away and bow your fighting over where that came from.
Perfect.
Hardly worth the bother.
We're blowing through a lot of materials right now, but I guess, and we're not getting that much stuff back. So I guess maybe I should try to fight these guys. Fuck it.
Come and get it.
Don't do it. Okay, counter on the last one, that's fine.
We must not break into all have our weaknesses. Your tail ends here.
Time to play my trump cards. Almighty flame!
I'm up, huh?
Okay, that's not bad. That was pretty bad.
I'm all set. Let's see.
Sorry.
To arms.
freezing like a
I was
duck
hoping
to
he wouldn't
water.
die. Alright, that guy's not that bad. I was worried about him for no reason. There's a chest up here, I believe I saw. There's no chest up here, really? Wow. Okay then. Right here. Vaccine obtained. What does the vaccine do? I have a bunch of these that I haven't done yet. I don't even with. Courage ring. Dread immunity. Daub immunity. Contagion immunity. Oh shit, I guess I should heal. I'm like playing all fucking loose and casual with everything now. I don't know what's what in this.
Let me at 'em. Right on the money. Ha! All right.
To arms.
Loose
Your
and
tail
casual.
ends here.
Want to see what I can really do? Come and get it!
All right then, I'm all set.
Yo, Pierce default on is that the axe? The axe has Pierce default?
Time to play my trump cards. Away and bow your heat.
That's fucking
It
wild.
was just a bookworm, did you?
I was holding down.
Let me at 'em.
You know what?
Leave this to me.
I'm gonna try to capture that guy.
Everybody, charge! On to the next one. Dig deep, guys.
No letting up now, alright?
Very well. A mere scratch.
What's the
Leave
plan?
it to me!
Guess it's my turn. Get some. Yeah.
Nope,
There we go.
One must never stop
not
learning.
cold at all.
She's mastered the ranger, so that's good. I don't necessarily need her to be a healer right now, so that's good. Just good to have her well equipped for the future. I guess let's just go this. I can't go that way? Shit. Can I go further down? Like, is that a thing? Can it loop back around all the way? Couldn't get my attack off in time.
Okay, what's the plan? Going all in. Get some. Get some. Pow.
That's such a good move. That's a good crowd control move.
That was nothing. Let me see. Your tail ends. We must not broken places. Your tail ends here.
Want to see what I can really do? Ooh, right in the soft bits. Right in the soft bits.
I'm sorry. Don't take it personally. Did you underestimate us?
Whew. Okay. This is like, regardless of what happens in this, I feel like, I don't know if we're doing this out of order, but it definitely feels like this is a good grindable area. Well, I guess we're not really grinding. Kind of are, not really.
Going all in.
So
Let's go.
To arms. I do like it when
immune to
that happens.
paralysis.
Your
That's new.
tale ends here.
Time to play my trump cards.
Here I go. I've got another one. Easy.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, like, I just think I decided, like, mentally, I'm just gonna take tomorrow off completely, and then we'll do something like, probably we'll do Mario on Monday. We'll do ROM hacks on Monday.
We've got the upper hand, guys. Pow! Get some. Come on. Here it comes.
To arms. Another foe
Want to see what I can really do? Ha! Away and fire your feet. Quick! That'll do
Okay.
nicely. Piece of cake.
Oh, okay. I keep getting underdog bonuses, but whatever. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but I'm wrecking house, so I don't understand why it thinks I'm an underdog. Okay. So let's go ahead and tent again. Then we'll save it. Then we'll go up and fight the boss that we know is coming. It's always the boss.
Anya? Yeah!
Ooh.
She's
Ooh, what is
mine
he?
now. All mine.
Glenn?
Hang on. He's our kidnapper. He didn't much seem the type.
This is a dream, remember? That's not the real Glenn. It's whoever Glyn thinks he is.
And he thinks he's the type of bloke who'd run off with his wife? Crikey. Anya's
Yeah,
mine,
indeed.
curse you! And not
So-
a man jack of you will take her from me.
So it's true that you wanted Anya for your own. No, don't you remember, Glenn? You wanted to help your brother.
You're here to take her off me too, aren't you? Well, she's mine now, just like she always should have been. That's right, Mr. Hero. The Ogre King's got your precious princess, and there's nothing you can do about it.
What's all this about heroes and ogre kings?
I really haven't the foggiest.
It's a dream, you pair of plonkers. It's not supposed to make sense.
You really think this is funny?
She's mine, curse you! The princess is all mine!
Sebastian, which game
She should have been
that I
mine
play
from the
do you like the
get-go.
most?
What she ever saw in a gutless wonder such as yourself, Glenn, I'll never know. Yous are here to try and take my lovely
Is it like a
Anya
grave
back
digger?
at all, eh? Then you'll feel my boots in your behind. Let me at 'em.
Very well.
Brace yourself!
Damn it! Want to see what I can really do?
crosscode? The one that's like GTA. The Yakuza game?
You're going to regret hurting my friends.
Do I have to like use?
You may feel a little sting.
Come and get it!
Sacred powers restore you. Holy Spirit, heal.
Much better.
Nothing to worry about.
All right then.
Okay. This is gonna be a weird fight. I need to get back to playing that game. I haven't played it in a while.
Hey, try this.
Let me see. Sacred powers restore you.
Let me at him! Here goes!
Contagion agent.
Holy Spirit, heal.
I owe you one. Here I go! Okay, everybody, charge! This isn't over yet. Arr!
Here I go. Let's see
Thank
now.
you.
Primordial forces consume
Very
you!
well. Sacred powers restore
What's
you.
one hit?
A mere scratch. Holy Spirit, heal you.
You saved my bacon there.
Yo. Okay.
Glenn knows
This might not be that hard actually, although.
deep down in his heart. Anya should have been mine all along.
This might not be a hard fight after
I
all.
had no choice but to take matters into my own hands. Now come on with you, Mr. Hero. You'll be needing to defeat this here ogre king if you want to win the princess back. That, or leave her in my devilish clutches for good.
I should have used it
Now,
beforehand.
pay close attention. Oh, an icy power is upon me.
Half damage to water. That sucks.
All right then. Hey,
You
try
have my
this.
thanks. That was nothing. Sacred powers
Thanks for
restore you.
bailing me out.
Okay, what's the plan?
Wait for it. Still standing. Best buckle down.
Nothing to worry about. I must endure.
No.
Let's
I shall endeavor to return the favor.
Thing the heart! Ha! Right down my enemy! Right in the soft bits!
Holy Spirit, heal.
That was a close one, eh?
Hey, try this.
You saved my bacon there.
To arms.
Here I go!
No.
Primordial forces consume you!
Acid breath, maybe?
Here I go.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Then you get rid of. You do the remedy on her.
Let me see.
Yes, more.
And just have her ether.
This should do
Cheers.
it.
I owe you
Perhaps
one.
this might help. This should do it.
Ah, back in the game. Ha! Maelstrom of magic assail you! Primordial forces consume you!
Okay. Okay.
It's nothing.
Gloria's going next.
Time for a spot of revenge!
Sacred powers.
It's like all of her,
You saved
all of her MP, but we're good there, I think.
I've gone all funny. That's what I handsome hero always went to do. Hate
Did it.
to see.
Oof. Just had to get the right flow. Had to get the right flow going.
And so, the Ogre King is
Defeated.
Glenn! God! Wipe that gormless look off your face, will you? The princess chose you, didn't she? And there you are doubting her. Feckless Egypt that you are. What?
He's right, Glenn. You're the hero of the story. I love you. Always have, always will. It's you I wanted to be with and no one else.
But...
No ifs, no buts. Now do what you've got to do and face the Ogre King.
A ogre king? Glenn, you mean?
Come on, hero boy! I'm waiting for you!
Anya? Glenn!
So, what do you say, Glenn? I think it's about time you woke up. Don't you?
You're right. Can't very well run away from this much longer now, can I?
Can't run away from it much longer. Can't do it. Ah, there we go. Waking up. Oh, man. Pulled something in my arm. I need to start working out. Getting fat. There's nothing wrong with being fat,
So
but
you are.
I'd rather be I want to be healthier, you know?
All right there, Glenn.
So,
did you see your Anya there in Dreamland?
Yeah. Thanks. It meant a lot. But she told me I had to face up to you one last time.
Hey,
There's something I should have told you a while back. I know you liked her. And that you gave her up for my sake. And I know
Come on, glasses.
that she probably liked you too. Preferred you even.
sure, what'll we do with you? Brother of mine or no, you're an awful gobdaw, so you are. Wait there a second. Have a read of that, will you?
It's from Anya.
Sorry, Glenn. There's no easy way to say this, but I just don't feel that way about you. It's your brother I love. I hope you can forgive me.
Sent her a little love letter way back when, so I did. And that's what I got in return. The old brush off. Sure, I had to learn to deal with it, and an awful kick in the teeth it was too. But give her up for your sake. Not a bit of it. I didn't have to step aside. I was already out of the picture.
Glenn.
You loved Anya. And by crikey, she loved the pants off you. Give her that much, will you? Heavens rest her soul.
Like, that doesn't make it better that he
Do you
tried to,
remember when we were
like,
kids? I was
steal
always
his
the ogre king,
brother's
Anya the princess, and you the noble hero.
wife.
So, the hero and princess stuff in your dream, that was a memory of the games you used to play?
I reckon so. Anya used to love to see this one play the hero, so she did. And I was always the awful, ugly, horrible old ogre king.
Sure, I never thought anything of it.
Ah, bittersweet memory. She can be a cruel mistress.
You think we should maybe give these two some time alone?
Yes, that would probably be for the best.
Hang on just a second. You've done me and my brother both a favor we'll not soon be able to repay. Here, 'tis the least I can do.
Wait, are you sure?
That I am.
Yo, the
You'll have
asterisk.
more use for it than me, no doubt. Drop by if you're
What
ever in
was
the
he?
area again, won't you?
The
Of course
mayor?
we will. Thank you ever so much.
Do we ever determine, like, what he was? We're about to find out. Salve maker can combine items to create entirely new ones and expertly exploit the effects of existing items as well. Combine two items together for a range of interesting effects. Survey scrutinize all enemies closely, revealing the HP vulnerabilities in the family. Okay, so not super important. I guess maybe if like you were combining like Phoenix Downs and high potions, like that might be good. Or combining multiple high potions.
All right, time to... Oh, what's the matter, Gloria?
Oh, nothing, really. It's just... Well, the Anya in Glyn's dream, she was just a figment of his imagination, wasn't she?
Aye, just a memory, that's all.
So why did she tell Glyn to face up to Glenn that one last time? I'm not sure it's exactly what Glyn wanted to do, are you? But then, perhaps that's why it took his dream wife to persuade him.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of strange now you mention it.
Hey, what if it was actually the real Anya?
Ah, come on. It was just Glenn's way of geeing himself up to confront his brother.
Shut up, spoil sport. Can't a girl dream?
Ha! You believe what you want to believe. Far be it from me to stop you.
Exactly. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
Thank you.
Alright. Party chat. We're gonna save the XP orb for a little bit. In dreams. All that visiting each other's dream stuff, it's pretty weird, right? Yes, I must confess I'm having rather mixed feelings about the whole matter. Why is that, Gloria? If someone else were forced away into my dreams the way we force ourselves into Glenn's, well, I'm not sure I would appreciate it. I guess that it could be pretty embarrassing. Aye, tell me about it. I mean, dreams are chock full of hints. What's your deepest thoughts and worries, aren't they? In my case, they can be downright weird, believe me. Sounds interesting, Elvis. Tell us more. Alright, well, here's this one I had recently. I was strolling along, happy as you like, when I come across a strange tankard. What was strange about it? The blessed thing was bottomless. I supped and supped and it never ran dry. Naturally, I was delighted. But then it got a wee bit out of hand. Go on. The blessed thing had a mind of its own. I'd already drank my fill, but I couldn't put it down. It kept pouring its contents straight down my throat. When I woke up, I was in a cold sweat, needless to say. Wow, I wonder what that could possibly mean. I haven't the foggiest. I would like to rest. Yes. Good rest. I'm not going to. We're just gonna leave, I think. I'm not gonna buy anything just yet. We're gonna go to the next town. I'm not, unless I'm like desperately in need of like tents or ethers or potions. I'm not going to. Wait, what? Oh, the bridge was back here? How did I miss the bridge? Aha! 2 healing blooms. They're still coming after me, which is wild. These guys are still glowing red. I don't understand it.
Here I go.
Or they're just glowing red. I'm gonna capture some more items.
Here it comes. Come on. No big deal. Yes, nothing. Yep. Yes, nothing.
Very well. We must not grow complacent.
Didn't help at all.
Vanquished.
Ding the heart. Ha. Oh, what's next? I wonder. Eat sorcery.
Half damage as well.
Right in the soft bits. Yes, nothing.
I'm not, huh? Sorry. Don't
Did you
take
see
it
that?
personally.
I'm amazing.
Whew. Okay. So not a group I really want to mess with on a regular basis. I'm assuming there's a.
Our quest cannot end here.
149,000, that feels good.
Arms.
He's a demon.
Ready or not.
Oh, what's next? I wonder.
That's fantastic. He's
Alrighty.
weak thunder. How much damage can I do before he kills me? That's not a lot.
She does it. I cannot.
Hey, you okay?
believe it.
We gotta fall back.
Yo, we fled. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Dude, that was wild. Safety ring.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Here I go.
Hmm.
I'm going all in. I've got a little something for you. See how you like this. Guess nothing. Try this for size. Yeah. Oh, what's next? I wonder. You better be ready for this.
Sucking you.
Right in the soft bits. No big deal.
How he counters everything. What am I supposed to do to fight it?
Another one beats the dust. Down my enemy. Aye. That'll do nicely.
I just
I'll
keep
drink to
getting
that.
stronger.
What am I supposed to do to combat that? That seems silly. Here we are. Starting to see a dent in the ethers. We are starting to see a dent in the ethers. Shit, 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 shit. Okay, let's just go on this building. On here. I don't know what these are. I think they're like blue
We've got the upper
flames.
hand, guys.
Vengeful souls.
See how you like this.
Fuck me.
Prepare for impact. See how you like this. Yeah.
Very well.
That is so annoying. So
We
annoying.
must not grow complacent. Your tail ends here.
Want to see what I can really do? You better be ready for this. Hoo-ha! Ooh, right in the soft bits. Luck's got nothing to do with it, pal.
All right. Who's left?
It's so annoying that it doesn't just continue going to the one that you're already working on.
This isn't good, is it?
That's fine.
To arms. How very satisfying.
Want to see what I can really do? Crack! Stumble! Eat sorcery! Away and bile your heat! Right in the soft bits! Another one bites the dust! Come and get it! Try this for size!
Here I go.
Salmon swipe. That's pretty cool.
Let me at 'em! Yeah!
Our
Polar
quest
bear
must
captured.
go on.
Honestly, I think he should try to capture something every round if possible. Let's try to catch this butterfly if I can.
Let me I'm going all in! to play my trump cards.
The Dagon Shaman. I mean, 400 is enough. 500 probably, because it's like 125 each time. 500's enough. And she just finishes it off.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
There's a lot of grinding, I mean. But, I mean, we're seeing different enemies. We're not, like, constricted to one enemy type. Really. I do want to try to stay away from... What's here? Handy hints. Fast jobs, slow jobs. Oh my god.
Prepare for impact. Try this for size. Ha! Let's go. Yeah.
Allow me. My might knows no bounds. Wonderful. Ha! Brutally effective. We all have our weaknesses.
I'm about to get the shit kicked out of me after
Time
that.
to play my trump cards. Now, pay close attention. Oh, an icy power is upon me.
What's the plan? Let's see how you deal with this.
Okay.
Right, let's see. Alrighty. Primordial force.
I'm assuming since they're...
Reduce my enemies to ashes. Primordial
How the
forces
fuck?
consume you.
Something must be done.
God of glory.
No bounds.
Arise.
Sacred powers restore you. Holy spirits heal you.
That was a close one,
Sacred
eh?
powers restore you. Try this massage.
Okay, more little insects.
Come and get it. All right.
Okay, that's not bad.
Leave this to
Not
me.
bad, not bad. We got this. We gotta get out of this fight area though.
This isn't over yet.
I'm up, huh? Okay. All right. Who's next?
Yeah, it doesn't help at all.
Here I go. Prepare for impact. Yeah. Looks like we did it.
That was wild. That was a wild fight. It really was. Alright, let's get out of this area. Oh, there's a... Oh, fuck, there's a chest. Okay, so first things first. And then... Fresh fish. Sorry, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Alright, we'll come back to this area. Fuck that. I don't know how fire doesn't affect them. Let's look at the map. Let's go to where we need to go. We'll go camp out of where we need to go. My wife is actually done with her work. So I'm gonna see if she wants to watch a movie or something. So she's done with that. Nasty surprise, emergency success. That's what I was expecting on the other one.
Here I go. I'm going all in. See how you like this? Ha!
Oh.
Let's go. Come on. Yeah.
Let me see. We must not grow complacent.
All right then. There's more where that came from.
Vulnerable to
There's
access.
more where that came from. All right. Who's next? Too easy.
Got a booster bundle. What we get a chest? Arctic Wind. Arctic Wind? That's all I got was Arctic Wind? Lame.
Weird.
You okay, Adele?
I'm sure this place used to be a lot colder. There was a huge glacier right there. No trace of it now, though.
Could it have melted? That might explain the sudden change in the sea levels.
The wisdom of the line of Musa lives on in you, I see.
Huh? Who said that?
Who did
down
say
here.
that? It's like a
Whoa.
gnome? Oh, it's a
It's
dragon.
some kind of weird lizard.
It's very rude to call us lizards, I'll have you know.
Gwillem! Hey there, little guy. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Sure, we ran into each other once or twice when I was in the area.
You understand us and can speak our language. You're a dragon, aren't you?
A dragon? Like a monster from a kid's story?
First lizard, now monster. You're not very nice, are you? I am Mighty Gwillem of the ancient and venerated Draconic line.
And what brings you this close to town, Mighty Gwillem?
The stink of death, actually. I followed it here all the way from home.
What do you mean, the stink of death?
Well, how can I put it? It's like the smell of lots of life disappearing. Human life, to be precise. Can I come with you? I want to go and see what's been going on for myself. Oh, I'm also supposed to tell you.
In you go.
Wait, I need to tell it.
You just stay nice and quiet in there, okay?
How very dare you? Did you not hear the part about me being of the noble Draconic line?
Oh, quit being such a baby. It won't be for long.
Gwillem is accompanying our party. And we're going to go ahead and save it right there. So we're going to save it before we go into this town. I'm coming in there. Let's see, Norrimadal. This is the one we want to overwrite. And that'll be it. So thanks for watching so much tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all Monday. Monday evening, we will do Mario. So thanks. Bye.